Literally, I think best comic I've read. I think this was the best comic I've ever read. I haven't read a lot of comics, to be fair, but this, I can see why, why y'all love it so much. I'll just say that. To first start off, I'm gonna pretend like I have my thoughts organized. I don't. Loved this crime thing. I want to say Batman's radical as fuck. Well, at least the freaking comics. This is fucking radical as fuck. Like criticizing politicians, criticizing the police, hero cops, literally not afraid to address race, racial issues, social issues, class issues, mental health, suicidal thoughts. I had no fucking clue. I had no idea. I feel like a dum-dum. I'm like, shit, this is amazing. Like, if I ever have kids, I would 100% give them this. It's darker. Oh, let's just see this page. Like, seriously, iconic and sad and moving and jeez. Not the Pokemon music in the background. I'm sorry, I didn't think that through. Hey, Webhead. Jesus. So I loved that this was mainly about Gordon and Bruce and I don't know, their stories. And it's very critical of the police and Gordon having to literally claw his way into having any sort of standing or respect. All other Batman media I'd seen was Gordon was, you know, Commissioner Gordon. He had made his way there already. Everything, you know, I don't know. I didn't even think, how did he get there? But it starts with him in his new job and with the freaking asshole of a coworker and just like asshole of the whole police department there. And just like ostracizing him, literally beating him up. And he stands his ground. And he fights back. And it's amazing. Gave me a lot of respect for him. Does end up cheating on his pregnant wife, which, you know, made me really mad. But it's important because no one's perfect. And there are a lot of depictions of Gordon later on. He's older. He has his kid and his, you know, his wife and and he seems very stable. And like, I appreciated it. I appreciated showing his resolve and like his story up until then of like how he views helping the city and being a fucking cop. Ugh. No, exactly. Ruby. Rubidium of Moon. Nick of Arundel. Let me put on Coffee Talk. But yeah, I really liked that. And then if you forgot, it starts with Miller was politically driven for his time, mostly in terms of urban violence. This was something that pissed him off a lot. I love that, sir. Thank you for confirming. Because I was like, are my eyes deceiving me? I'm pretty sure this is saying the system is corrupt. The system is corrupt AF. Yeah, 1 week until Boomy. I have no idea, Gabby. We see her with puppies and she's really good with puppies. So there's that. Okay, bye, London. Serious Black. Yeah, it's that actor. So then Bruce, you know, it comes back and he has traveled the world for I think 13 years and he comes back, so it's like really, really OG story, origin story. But I love that he traveled the world. I don't know, I like that detail. I like it. And you know, this was a lot of Batman failing, which is what I liked about Rob's movie. I liked that it was really messy and that he was trying, but it was a lot of trial and error, you know? And then Batman's like trying things out, like, how can I help the city? And he's messing up and getting beat up. And guys, this right here, that girl right there, there should be no other depiction of Selena. Okay, this is the hottest, strongest woman I've ever seen in my life. There's no, it's like Selena, Gordon, and Batman's year one. I love that. It's not about Batman. Like, I feel like if you love Batman, I've said this before, but it's not that you love Bruce Wayne so much and you stan Bruce Wayne. It's you love Catwoman, you love Gordon, or you're interested. You are invested in Joker. You're invested in Poison Ivy. You're invested in all of these people, and it's their story just as much as his. So good, guys. And so she's a sex worker. She's a sex worker with her, I think it's like a younger friend. And she's just like, okay, we're gonna find another line of work because she just can't stand it. And so Selena's origin story of being Catwoman, her motivation was to make money for her and her younger, more vulnerable friend. I love that. And I'll try to find where it says, but she's like, okay, time to change our careers. I'm gonna figure it out. And she puts on her Catwoman costume, and then she like jumps off, and she's like, she says something that's so sweet, and I've never seen it with Catwoman in any kind of story. Let me find it. It's here. I just saw it. I just saw it. Cats, 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 cats. Sorry. Just turning the page. Look, okay, so this right here though, kind of unrelated, but not. Sorry, I'm obsessed. Look at this art. That is, look how many cats, okay? And then the weights. Are you kidding me? The details. This reminds me of Yennefer and how you could tell she was a fully formed fucking written character because of all the items on her desk. You can tell a lot about a person. Like, that says it all right there. The punching bag, the millions of cats, the bed frame, the photos, the posters on the wall. I'm sorry, but like, that is an artist who really, really cares about their characters and showing their personalities. I also love the heart chair, all the products. Wait, why would her starting as a hooker be controversial? I think that's people's own problems with sex work. To me, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And it wasn't like showing her doing it. Like, who knows how long she was doing it? It's not an I don't know. I'll just shut my mouth about that. Sex work is work though. Okay, so here she punches the guy. Stranding, I know, that's why I was an actor for a bit. Okay, so she's like, her friend Holly goes, I don't know, Selena, I mean, you spent all our money on that costume. I mean, it's pretty queer. I mean, and she goes, it's money, Holly. Be a kick, just watch. And she jumps out and she thinks to herself, I hate this city. I hate myself and the night and everything it brings. Mostly, I hate it when she cries. So she literally just like wants to help her friend. It's so sweet. Like, I love it. And so then Gordon is like going back and forth with Batman. And then this is him when he realizes he wants to work with Batman, or he you know, there's something about Batman. And he's like, look, his pregnant wife, him there. And he goes, I'm a cop in a city where the mayor and the commissioner of police use cops as hired killers. He saved that old woman, Batman. He saved that cat. He even paid for that suit. He had taken a suit and then left money. He did not have to leave money, but he did. The hunk of metal in my hands is heavier than ever, and it's a gun. Like, what the hell is this writing? You know? Blah, blah, blah. Gordon's affair. Sorry. I love Selena's claws. And that was pretty much it, because then a lot of this was just like, oh, I was so scared about the baby. The end with Gordon's baby going off the bridge. I was like, no. I literally was saying out loud, no, no. But the baby's okay. And I'm so excited to read The Long Halloween, which I think is the next comic. But I think I'm going to react to the movie instead, so you guys can see my reactions as the stuff happens. He paid for that suit. Not the Stardew fucking tavern music. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. I didn't plan. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nev, I don't think you're in the right place. It's okay. Just you can say that. Yeah, you can say that. To each their own. To each their own. An amazing sequel. I would recommend the comic, since it has some major changes in it. I know. I'll definitely read the comic after. I just want to have my reactions recorded. Sorry, my contact rotated all the way around. It's all, I know, right? I canceled my HBO Max, but don't freak out. It's because they have this crazy HBO Max special offer that's like 40% off for the whole year. Definitely, Zura. I'm obsessed. Triss would lose against a rock drone. Oh. I can't control my chat. This is a Triss hate safe space. It's oh, I don't have cable. I don't pay for cable. Thank you, Nev. Yeah, this is a safe space for people who want to hate on Triss. What was I gonna say? Apparently Ruby. And I think like parents, boomers. So I loved it. I'm so excited to read the next one and watch more. I just feel like there's such a heart to close off. There's such a heart to Batman, and there's such a attention to detail. And even though the characters' origin stories shift and they change the details, blah, 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 the relationships shift, the heart of the character remains the same. And that says a lot, that like they know these people, these like hundreds of villains and different depictions of them, and you can really see into their heart. Oh, the beginning. This is gonna sound weird, but unless the girls that get it, and the girls that don't. But Bruce is pretty openly suicidal, and what's gonna sound weird is that I love that. I don't know. I feel like as someone who has had suicidal thoughts and a past with that, usually in media and literature, it's depicted as this weak kind of thing. And to have a superhero who struggles with anxiety, fear, fear of abandonment, not wanting to live. Like, there's a scene at the beginning where he's in his dad's office, I believe, and he's just like, I can't do it anymore. I don't want to do it. Like, I want to go home to you guys. And a bat flies in. And that's just so beautiful to me and validating to have a superhero admit that kind of stuff. And, you know, you could argue that him like going out and dressing up and putting himself in danger is also a way of him being super reckless and not wanting to live. And even so, it just is, I love him. I don't know. He's an amazing character. Exactly, Nev. The Batman movie goes into Bruce punishing himself, and it was done so well. Rob's Batman? There's really something powerful about having a hero who has nothing to lose. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to find where he's looking at them. Oh yeah, I found it. Yeah, a bat came there. Oh, he had been beaten up. It was after he went into the streets and was beaten up. Yeah, he goes, yes, Father, I have everything but patience. I'd rather die than wait another hour. I've waited 18 years. 18 years since Zorro, the Mask of Zorro, when his parents died. Since all sense left my life. Without warning, it comes crashing through. And then it was like that moment of rock bottom, and then a bat comes in. He gets his idea. Amazing. Hey, Christian. Hi, Lady Crazina. Right. It's amazing. But thank you for letting me talk about that. Ghost. Charlie, I'm drinking the tea. It's so good. The gingerbread tea. Dark Knight. I only watched the first one. It really is. I loved also, this is kind of random, but I loved the different handwritings for Gordon and then for Bruce. And Bruce was cursive.